Nothing is more frustrating than trying to build out your web pages or your landing pages, your sales funnels in Kajabi, and then realize that none of your logos or your colors, none of your branding colors, nothing is consistent across your entire website. And then you have to go into each individual page and manually fix everything. So in this back to basics video, I'm going to show you the one spot inside Kajabi where you can set your logo, your favicon, your brand colors, and even your instructor details. And Kajabi will automatically apply those settings across your entire site. So let's make sure you get the setup the right way from the start. Welcome you guys to my very first video in the Kajabi Made Easy Back to Basics video series. These are quick bite-sized tutorials to help you master Kajabi one setting and one step at a time. Today we're cleaning up the branding settings inside your Kajabi account so that your logo, your colors, even your instructor details will be set up correctly everywhere on your site going forward. And if you want help setting up the rest of your Kajabi foundation and settings, check out my Kajabi Launchpad Accelerator program below. And if you want to get it for free, sign up through my Kajabi 30-day free trial link below. Okay, let's get started. So once you're logged into your Kajabi account, navigate down to the bottom left-hand corner and click on the tabs that says Setting. That is currently the page that we are on. And if you go under here under Site Settings, right here, you're going to see Site Details. This is where we're going to start. So go ahead and click on Site Details. And as you can see, this upper portion is your general site details. So I've got my name here, Michael Gomes. Here's the subdomain that Kajabi automatically gave me when I signed up. Obviously, I've got my support email, English, my text direction, just a few general settings that you can set up across the board. And then we come down to the homepage setting. This is a setting that a lot of people overlook. And as you can see, the homepage right now is currently set to show the template homepage where I've used this before. As you can see, let's click in the drop down. So you can actually, as your homepage, so if they go to my domain, michaelgomes.com, I can forward them to show the store, or I can show my library so that my students can log in. I can show my newsletter, or I can show a different landing page. Now, if I choose show a landing page, as you can see here, it's showing me to pick a landing page, and I can choose from any of my landing pages to be my actual homepage. I'm going to go ahead and set this back to show my template homepage. A couple case scenarios really quick where this could be handy is you could set it to a temporary landing page if you created a temporary kind of homepage while you're working on your main homepage so that you're not making changes and you're saving those and those are becoming live so for people to see. Another great use that I've found for this in the past is if I wanted my homepage to have a transparent header. If you change your header settings to transparent in the settings under the main homepage, it's going to populate across all of your system pages. So your blog, your newsletters, your podcast, it's going to translate all the way across the board. And so you're going to have a transparent header on all those pages. Well, maybe I don't want a transparent header on all those pages. So I want to build a custom landing page that I'm going to use as my homepage so I can have a separate header. That's another case use that I've had in the past that I've used it for. All right, continuing down, this is where you're going to upload your logo. And here's where you're going to upload the favicon. If you're not sure what the favicon is, it's this little icon right up here under my Michael Gomes homepage right here. It's a little icon that shows up on Safari or Chrome or any other search engine that you're using. Okay, and then we're going to come down here to your color palette. And what's great about the color palette and what it's used for is that whenever you go into any of the page editors, so that means anything on the website pages, the landing pages, the sales funnels, the email marketing, no matter what you're designing and no matter what page editor you're actually in, you'll have access to these colors on those pages as you're designing quickly. And that way, you can have your brand color stay consistent across your entire site, whether it's on your sales funnels, your podcast, your blog, any page you're working on, you'll have access to your brand colors at your fingertips. Quick and easy. All right, so your instructor section, this one is actually really cool because any product that you create in the future, any like course, for example, or a membership, it's going to automatically populate this information so you don't have to write your bio more than once. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this does provide you a limit of only 170 characters. And if you go inside your course on the sidebar, there's actually another option to put another bio in there manually that gives you a lot longer character count. So whichever one you're filling out here, if you're using this one, it's going to only give you that 170 character count. Keep that in mind, but it is going to populate across all your existing products. Like I said, though, if you need something longer, go in and manually put one in the sidebar. All right, down here is where all your header page scripts go. If you don't know what header page scripts are, probably shouldn't be using them, but this is where you'll paste all those header page scripts. And then of course the SEO and social sharing. Now this one's important because every time you share, for example, my homepage, michaelgomes.com, if I share that link anywhere on social media, like on LinkedIn or Twitter or something like that. This is the information that's going to accompany that link if I just paste the link somewhere. So it's going to show this image, and then it's going to give this page title, Michael Gom's Online Business Tips and Kajabi Expert Advice, and then it's going to give this page description. This is so awesome because setting this up once will now keep your branding consistent across every new page that you create in Kajabi. So if this video helped you out, check out the rest of the Back to Basics series playlist and be sure to subscribe for more Kajabi quick tutorials. And if you want your Kajabi site to look even more custom, check out my Kajabi Code Playbook below where you'll find tons of copy and paste design upgrades. Until next time, keep creating.